3.
Hello, my name is Casey Terranova, and we are going to talk about how to speak Starbucks today. More importantly, how to place a decent order and make sure you're actually getting the drink that you want instead of, just looking up at the board and picking out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom! We're going to make sure you get the drink that you want. Alright, so we're going to start out with sizes. So we have our standard 4 sizes here. We have our Venti, which is the largest. We have our Grande. We have our Tall, and then our little itty bitty short cup. You can fill it with whatever you'd like, and we'll get there shortly. So first I want to talk about espresso shots, which if you're getting a coffee like drink, you're going to definitely end up using them. So Ventis typically have 2 espresso shots, and so do Grandes only have 2 espresso shots. A tall is going to have 1, and then a short depends on what you get. So it's a very small capacity. Now we're going to go into the different types of syrups. So you sat here and you're like, okay, I want coffee. So even though there are tea options, if you went the tea route, you wouldn't have to worry about the espresso shots, but if you went the coffee route, you may have to worry about different types of espresso shots. So maybe you get a Venti, and you're like, hey, 2 shots isn't enough for me, I need like 5. So be it. You might get a little extra charge to it, but that way you get all the shots that you need, you get to get up and go, and it's a specialized drink just for you. So now we're going to talk about the different types of syrups that come in each type of drink that we have. Starbucks has a plethora of syrups that you can choose from, which is sometimes overwhelming. Some people don't know that you can combine them and do awesome things with them. Some people just want the standard. It's really up to your personal taste. It's what you like. That's why you're going to Starbucks and paying almost $5 for a cup of coffee. You better be getting what you like. So you can add caramel, you can add mocha, there's white mocha, raspberry, you name it, they probably have it. Nowadays we have our pumpkin spice coming into season, our peppermint white mochas are coming pretty soon around Christmas, so definitely a lot to think about syrup wise. In a Venti, it's going to typically come with 4 pumps per syrup that you pick. So let's say you get a peppermint white mocha. Oh goodness, you're going to get 4 pumps of peppermint and 4 pumps of white mocha. Oh my Lanta. So this is going to have a lot of syrups in it. Some people love that sugary taste, and it might be too much for other people. So you can even pick what kind of pumps that you want in there and how many of which, and maybe 1 of hazelnut just because you can. It's up to you. Now, you picked your pumps, you picked your espresso shots, and you picked your size cup. Now, what kind of milk are you going to use? You can't just have shots and syrup sitting at the bottom of your coffee cup. So, we have different types of milk. We have soy milk, which just has its own particular flavor to it. Some people are a really big fan of it, some people could take it or leave it, and some people hate it. So, we also have skim milk, which is non-fat milk. We have our 1%, and then we have our 2% whole milk, which unless you specify otherwise, they're going to give you whole milk. So unless you say skinny, which asks for sugar-free syrups, which is an option for only some syrups, then you also get non-fat milk as a default. If you say skinny any drink, they're going to give you non-fat sugar-free as best to their abilities that they can, depending upon what you choose. So it's up to you to pick the milk, the shots, the syrup, and the size. Now we have our little custom area. A lot of times people like froth, people don't like froth. What is froth? Okay, whenever you get a different type of coffee, they are going to typically, because they blend the milk really, really fast, and froth comes at the top. It's something they do. They're steaming it, and it's blending, and lots of froth bubbles up at the top. Some people love it. I'm a person that really, really loves froth at the top. I don't mind it. I never get whipped cream, but I don't mind the froth, because it's still milk. Doesn't add calories, so I'm okay with it. Some people can't stand the froth. So what the baristas will do is they will make the milk, they will steam it, but they fill it up more to the top of their cute little canister, and they're going to fill it all the way up to the top, and when they steam it, not as much froth comes at the top. And then even if a little bit comes off, they be sure as they're pouring it in, they hold a spoon over it to keep the froth away. It's an easy little fix. They have to pay a little bit extra attention to make sure you don't like the froth, or make sure the froth doesn't get in there if you don't like it. But other than that, it's an easy fix. So that's a type of custom that you'll see on the back of the cups. You'll see a spot that says custom, and that'll say, hey, I want no froth, and sometimes, actually all the time, they can make drinks extra hot. So if you want that, they can make it extra, extra, extra hot, which means they super, super steam it for you, because some people like piping hot in the wintertime. So this, after all of the espresso shots, the milk, we have our syrups, and we have our size. You made your coffee drink. This is your drink. It's completely up to you how you make it. If you like something on the board, go for it. What I want you to make sure that you make the drink that is special and perfect for you. So enjoy. I hope I taught you a little bit here and there about Starbucks, and have a great day.